I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something different about this particular figure. There's something unique. There is something that is compelling me to do an unboxing. Why, what could it possibly be? Why, hello, folks. Denobi2 here, and thank you for joining me once again on another visual tour. On this episode, we are going to be unboxing the Hot Toys Mandalorian. And what is different about this, what smells, is that this is a pre-order Grail. I don't get these very often. This was pre-ordered, and because of the amount of delays and the lack of pre-orders by the community, it's arrived as a Grail. That's what makes it so unique. That's what makes it so mesmerizing to me, because I really had no plans on doing an unboxing video on this. I saw it as no different as a stormtrooper, as a remnant stormtrooper. It didn't have that pizzazz. It didn't have that wow factor. But the wow factor on this is that because of the situation that we were in with the whole pandemic and the amount of delays and the 30 plus Star Wars pre-orders, and everything is kind of being sandbagged, that this arrived as a Grail, as a Ryzen Grail. And how could the community have missed out on this? Because this thing is impressive. This thing is impressive. This is there's a lot of new features here as I'm removing the wrapper here and so forth. This is all new molds. The body feels different. My first impression was I thought it would be more of a fat suit, but it seems very bulky. It seems like it's a different body, more beefy. It's padded underneath. It's very rigid. There's a lot of weight to it. It's one of the reasons I'm unboxing this kind of on the floor, because I was made aware on social media that it is very top heavy and it does need support, and I didn't want to unbox it on top of a table and not being able to stand. It is challenging to get this guy to stand, but as the video moves along, you'll understand that sacrifices had to be made to make a kick-ass figure, and I gotta say, I'll give points to Hot Toys. This piece is very, very impressive. The paint application, the paint scheme, everything. It's different for me, since I tend to sometimes dabble with the Star Wars Black Series, and I have this character as a Black Series, which is one of my favorites. And to get it in 1/6 scale with this type of definition is very, it's cool. Just plain and simple, it's cool. And I feel, I sympathize for the community that not so much passed on this particular character, but I think they were kind of playing the in-stock game, because sometimes we don't know. Sometimes these figures tend to sit on the shelves at Sideshow or any other online retailer, so it's more of trying to pace yourself, trying to budget. But I had this on. This was probably a not a day one pre-order. This was probably a month afterwards, after it was announced. This jetpack is phenomenal. I love this industrial yellow, this caterpillar yellow with the dirt. I love it. I eat it up. It reminds me so much of the Iron Man suits. This tube in here, this tentacle type arm, of course, it reminds me very much of a Doc Ock tentacle. It's engineered very cleverly. It blends in very well with the actual joints on there, and the Gatling gun is phenomenal. It's beautiful. I mean, it's it's a very, very nice piece. Very nice piece. And you know, as I'm reviewing this and I'm unboxing it, I'm seeing this through a different pair of eyes now. You understand that, right? Because the rules have changed. This was delayed for so long. I see this as a phenomenal piece. It's greatly influenced me, and that's what makes it so different. As if I don't know if my review would have been different. I think I still would have been very impressed with this. It's the base there with the nameplate, with that focus there, but it feels very special. It has that glitter, that dazzle to it, because it's challenging. It's hard to get a hold of, and seeing that it's already climbed significantly in the secondary market, it makes it special. Would they ever reissue this? I don't know. Hot Toys is buried in so many Star Wars pre-orders. I don't know if they'll ever re-release this particular character. If they do, it wouldn't bother me, because this is a nice piece, but I would understand if they don't. The animated flame, I was very 50-50. I pulled it out. I thought I was going to attach it to the jetpack, but halfway in the under the box, and I ended up just changing my mind. I'm not too big on the animated flame. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I always tend to lean more of the don't. A little dagger there that goes in the boot. That way, if he's ever, a little survival dagger or sword that slips in the boot. I don't remember if you ever used that in the episode. I pulled out the hands that will grab it, because I do want him to hold the Gatling gun. I do, or the I guess it's a Gatling gun, right? It's not shooting bullets. It's just it's rapid fire laser beams. Get the hands on there and attach it. I gotta say though, I was worried about the jetpack attached to his back, because I remember with the Boba Fett with the paperclip hooks, it sucked. It had like a flimsy little magnetic back end with little paper clips. I like that they actually took the time to engineer a clever mount and bracket system where it's very secure. So I like that. They get points for that. That jetpack is very secure. It's not loose. If any of you have the Boba Fett, like the Empire Strikes Back, they really half-assed it trying to attach that jetpack, but they did a good job on this one here. The sword, slip it in the boot there. You can fiddle-faddle with that. Pop that on there. Get that in there. And I will confess though, trying to pose him with the Gatling gun and the hands was extremely challenging. You can see he's standing on the instructions. I typically don't like to pull out the instructions, but for this one I had to. I needed visual guidance. I needed to know how he can hold this Gatling gun. I was sweating a few beads on there, because if you push too hard, you can end up breaking the little pegs inside, and I know they give you the little extra spare, but it sucks if you do. But once you get the leather strap over his shoulder, and once you get him in that pose, it's awesome. This is from the Night Watch. This is a phenomenal figure. They really knocked it out of the park on this one. I can't wait to get the other one. There's another Night Watch character too, right? The kind of basic Joe Schmo version. I'll be getting that one too. I have that one on pre-order with Alter Ego. I don't plan on using the display stand that I came with. I'm going to use a leftover modded lamp arm, and the reason for that is that he's going to be displayed in flight mode, and the modified lamp arm provides a few benefits. It provides the illusion of flight, and it frees up the space underneath. My original plan was to attach an arm to the ceiling of the module case, but I had this extra lamp arm. I was using it for another Iron Man figure, and I ended up changing the display up, but I had this extra display. I'm like, you know what, when the Heavy Mandalorian arrives, I'll just use it. So I pulled the lamp out of storage. The clamp arm holds them, but I did use stretchy string fabric as extra support, just in case. You can kind of see it underneath, And once I felt confident that he wasn't going to flip over, I adjusted my modu case, my Max 140 Plus, did a little bit of shifting and moving, and it looks beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a flight. And then I have the Emperor underneath the lamp arm, so through certain angles you can't see the actual lamp arm. There's Grogu, there's Juvenile Anakin, there's Dooku. I got my Darth in the back with the bike. I got my light box. I'm really digging this setup here. I really am. If these module cases weren't so pricey, I would just pepper my whole room with them. Got a little Grogu there trying to steal another egg. These are Sideshow Jawas that I ended up picking up at a really good price, brand new too. That is a Sideshow Yoda in the back, a little Grogu. That is a custom egg chamber. That's my Beskar armor, Mando, and that's it. Well, this was fun. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to watch my other video, Who Framed Baby Grogu. See ya.